All right, here we got a 2020, 2021 Tbr7. As you can see, I just did the digital cluster conversion. Out of the box, if you plug this cluster in, it does absolutely nothing. It won't even power on. Reason being, your main connector down here has to be repinned, which you can just take a dental pick and pop the pins out. Easiest way to do it for the main connector is to simply take your old cluster, sit it next to the digital cluster, and just repin it according to what you see on your original analog cluster. For the main power cluster wiring, all of the wires do match color to color. They're just in the wrong position because they're pinned for a hawk. Once you get that working, the cluster will light up and the fuel gauge will work. From there, you have the shifter wiring. For the Tbr7, you can tap into your shifter wiring from right here. This is your shifter plug. I just chose to do it this way so that it's more factory looking. You come down here. Here's your factory shifter plug with your gear indicators. Again, all of the wires are the same color code. There's the old ones just off to the side. The only difference in the color coding is the new digital cluster has a brown and white that needs to correspond with the yellow and white. That's the only wire that changes color as far as that goes. The blue and white, that is your tack indicator wire. That's what controls your tachometer. I tapped into mine right here on the CDI wiring. There's some CDI, follow it down. There's your blue and white. I'm simply just going to solder it there. Some of the 2020 or 2021s do have the blue and white tack wire available up here at the neck. But like I said, I was running my gear indicator wiring down here anyway, so I just ran the tack wire to the back. The only wire that does not get used is purple. Purple would be for a 6th gear, and these bikes don't have a 6th gear. If you were to do a Lawson engine swap, you would need to use the purple wire because you would have a 6th gear. On the factory shift plug, the only wire that you don't change is this green with a red stripe right here. That is your neutral indicator. That way, whenever you turn key, you know the bike's in neutral. Yeah, my gas light is flashing, obviously. That's just because the tank's off. So it is telling me there's no fuel, obviously, because, well, theoretically there is no fuel. Honestly, other than that, it's a pretty straightforward swap. If anybody wants to go ahead and do this to their Tbr7, like I said, it's pretty straightforward. If you do run into any trouble, any issues, you have any questions, please feel free to comment. I will be more than happy to answer. Hopefully this helps you guys out, and have a great day.